Day 14. Mr. Toad. Look at him go. He was huge.
Sign of good luck. We will be prosperous today.
Good. So in the Shenandoahs, they switched to these little beacon things that show you the mileage north and south and the mileage going the other way. Nice little band. It was strange. We crossed this gravel road and it seems like all of a sudden our scenery has changed. It might not look like it, but everything looks so much bigger here. We kind of feel like we're in the rainforest. We suddenly stepped into the rainforest. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's big.
So this is our last stream for 11 point some miles. I think 11.8. So we have to carry extra water. So we're gonna carry our 4 liters of water and some of our CNOC bags. So our packs are gonna be extra heavy, but it's what we have to do to make sure that we stay hydrated along the way. So our nifty little fix with the shoe goo is working. We even squeeze it and stuff and it's not leaking at all. So I guess shoe goo was just what we needed. We tried tenacious tape, we tried tent repair tape, we tried duct tape, we tried Leuco tape, and shoe goo was the answer. Yeah. Been seeing the last of the water supply that you'll see. I have 1 liter there with Crystal Light, 1 liter there, 2 liters in my CNOC bag. Kevin has his liters, and there's his CNOC. So we are going to be carrying 8.8 pounds each of water, which is a lot, but we have a long ways to go without a water source. So yeah.
I'd rather have it than not have it.
Yeah.
And if we get tired of carrying it, we can always just dump it out. So.
Or drink it.
Or drink it.
Indian ghost pipes. They look pretty cool. We found another one.
So, how's your bean juice?
It was delicious.
Yeah?
Yes.
Were you hearing anything in the distance?
Yes.
Do you care to elaborate?
We heard something in the background that was going like, wee!
Oh, I thought it sounded more like, woo, woo!
Oh. We keep hearing trains, and we've heard 3 in the past 30 minutes, and I would like to see them.
We're on high train alert.
High train alert. They're that way. So I'm hoping there's an overlook, because I want to see the mountains and then the whoop whoop coming through. The sun actually came out, which was a nice surprise. We had a nice lunch and a nice break. And we're feeling really good. Have about 6.5 miles to go. We'll be at camp. It's starting to sprinkle just a wee bit, but we are hearing thunder in the background, some rolling thunder. So we probably will not stay dry today. Update, it's still thundering. It's thundering quite a bit. It's not raining right now. We did get a slight amount of rain earlier, but nothing bad. And we're about 3 miles from the next shelter where we're gonna stay tonight. So fingers crossed it holds off. We're so close. We were speed hiking, trying to make it to the shelter. We didn't make it. It's storming. It's raining. I'm gonna have to put my phone away soon. But the rain does feel pretty darn good. So we did make it to the shelter. It was kind of scary. at one point we were on top of a mountain and there was a huge lightning and thunder that actually sent us running.
Yeah, it must have been pretty close. I don't know how close, but I felt it in my insides when the thunder hit,
Yeah.
and I thought a tree was gonna fall. So it
just took off.
It felt natural just to run.
So we just ran.
Yeah, primal instinct.
We got soaked, but we did make it to the shelter. There were 2 guys there that we talked to for a while, ate dinner with, and we got a bunch of ants all over our things.
So we took our ponchos off, poncho and rain cover, and put them on like this little step that was next to the shelter. And then we ate for probably like 30 minutes. And then one of the guys looks over, he's like, hey, there's a bunch of ants on these.
They were all carrying their larvae.
They were all carrying their little like egg larvas, because I think our ponchos had dripped water into like a crevice that they were in, and they were freaking out. So they're trying to get all their little like baby larvas to a dry place, which was under our
poncho.
So like I'm pretty sure I still have like 10 ants on my little rain cover. So it's kind of funny.
But it is a very pleasant evening now. The sun was out. There's blue skies. They're calling for rain and more storms tonight and tomorrow. So yeah. 15. We just broke down camp. We're eating breakfast, drinking coffee. Hiker hunger has most definitely set in.
I just keep eating.
We're so hungry all the time. But we might get milkshakes today. We're here at Blackrock Hut. Just filtering our water. And about to get going. And we are accompanied by this big guy. He's not coming with us.
Hop on in.
Look at him. Kevin found a new friend.
Got a little snake
they
there.
named him Ralph.
Oh, too close.
Sorry.
Pick him up, nice.
Little tiny one.
Can I see the rest of him?
Yeah, he's wrapped around my finger. Oh, he's looking. He's camera ready. We are at the summit of Blackrock Mountain. We had a 0.7 hike from the shelter to get here, and it looks like the rest of today is going to be pretty flat. So it should be, fingers crossed, fairly easy. Hopefully we'll be dry today, and we get milkshakes. Woo! So we are on top of Blackrock Mountain. It's just a boulder field. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You see it going up. We might climb up there to see what there is to see. You can see that there's a white blaze right there on that rock. All the mountains and the clouds coming off of them. Climbed up all of the rocks. We're at the top. Can you look here and smile? Not even 20 minutes after Blackrock, and it started raining quite a bit.
Yeah.
But Kevin finagled my poncho over.
Yeah, so we just tucked it around. Because those ponchos are too darn hot.
Yes. We're here at Doyle's River Overlook. We're stopping for lunch. Looks pretty cool. It is sprinkling just ever so slightly, but it's not terrible. So we ate our lunch pretty quickly because it started raining on us. But now it's stopped, and we do have a little bit of blue sky up there. We have 3 miles till we get milkshakes, and we're pretty excited about them. At this cool amphitheater, overlooks the mountains. Kevin even found a working water fountain.
Oh yes, let me demonstrate.
This is new to us.
Bravo!
Made it to the Loft Mountain Camp store. And here are the milkshakes.
I think I'm gonna get the chocolate one.
So we just like raided the Loft Mountain Camp store. Ate all the food.
I think I ate like 2,000 calories in that like 25-minute sitting. My body's gone into shell shock.
We're having a hard time moving here. Our hip belts are a little tighter. It is good.
Yeah. They had this really cool smoothie machine. It was the real smoothie machine. So you like take these cups out of the freezer, you peel off the lid, and you put it in this like silver cup holder. And then you press a button and it just slowly goes up into the machine.
It makes a milkshake.
Yeah, you hear it kind of whirring a little bit. And then 2 minutes later, out pops a nice milkshake. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
that was pretty good.
Yeah. And we ate other things among our giant milkshake.
Yeah. We had a Coca-Cola. Ooh,
Yeah, that was good.
that was tasty.
It's really good. The best salt and vinegar chips I've ever had. Made it to Cliffs. See, it's sunny over there. And not so much over there. You don't know what these were, but they looked like little rocks. And then they moved. Huh. The sun came out. We're still very full. Walking along these rushing waters. On top of something. It's not labeled, so we're not sure what. But it's a really pretty view. The sun came out. We can see the mountains. It's cool because there's some pine and rocks.
There's a bee.
There's a bee.
I guess that's what they mean by scattered showers.
Yeah, do you see that shower there? That's funny. We're in this really strange part of the trail. We have all these dead trees. It just looks odd. We are approaching the Pinefield Hut. They call them huts here. I'm not quite sure the difference, but it's the Pinefield Hut and spring. So there's the shelter right there, and our spring is right here. Awesome. It's always nice when the spring is really close to where we're staying, because sometimes they're like a half mile downhill. But here is Pinefield. Tell us what's going on.
So I was wearing soggy shoes.
Okay.
All day for like 12 hours.
Okay.
And take a look at what
Look at
the
those
soggy shoes have done to
feet.
my feet.
Sorry, people of the world, but we have to show you the good and the bad.
They need to dry out.
Yeah. So, I mean, his feet will be okay, but they're very soft and wrinkly.
Yeah, this is how the wet weather kind of destroys your feet.
Yeah.
Even if you have calluses, they'll get all soft and then they'll tear off. And that's how you get really bad blisters from walking in wet shoes.
Yeah, and we were walking in water that was like ankle deep today.
Yeah.
So.
Don't let these bad boys dry out.